All right, so what we got today? Customer reports, dryers not starting. By customer, I mean my wife. I clearly watch way too many YouTube videos. But hey, so yeah, I watched some YouTube videos. And just what they said, you know. You hit start, doesn't start. It's plugged in. Yeah, it's plugged in, but not starting. So, tools I need. Number one, the, what do you call it? Multimeter. So, I'll go get my multimeter and be right back. So, got my multimeter. Thank you, Harbor Freight. This is a cheap, I think I got it free by buying anything else. So what I do is I buy the cheapest thing I can, use the free gift coupons, and I try to get the free gifts that are more expensive than the stuff I even buy. And I don't know much about multimeters. My brother knows a whole lot more, no doubt. But I think it's set to measure continuity. And from the YouTube videos I saw, continuity is the number one problem when dryers don't start when they're supposed to start. So I think that's set for continuity. Honestly, anytime I ever have to do anything with a multimeter, I've got to go to YouTube and check out a bunch of different YouTube videos, and well, it stays in my brain for a little bit. But let's see, I got to get the back of this off. So, alright, I'll be back in touch once I get the back of this off. They say the number one culprit is usually the starter button stops working, and I could test that by the continuity. Another thing they say, yep, and my wife has already detached the hose and done a lot of cleaning. This was filthy. Oh, this was so dirty when she first had me look at it. It was incredible. But, you know, I got a lot of it on my clothes, so I helped clean it off first, and she did a great job cleaning it up. But the other thing YouTube videos say are that there's a fuse, overheat fuse, working somewheres in there. And I hope I don't have to take all this off. I know I probably should to test all of these things that I can. But you know what? I don't want to. I just want my wife to be happy again and get her dryer drying. To which, there's no way that's going to even happen today, because I stopped at Lowe's to see if Lowe's would have dryer switches or fuses, and they don't. They got dryers, plenty of dryers. Really nice guy told me that they have 2 dryer belts, but that's it. So I can do some troubleshooting, but I'm not going to do any fixing today. All right, I got to get my little driver and get these removed and try to get to that start button. All right, I'll be back. Great. Well, this is what it looks like with the back off. And it was simple, just a couple little bolts here, and it just slid right off and got it set over there. And that right there is what they say is the culprit. Got to get like a little sharp edge thing, pointy end, to get those off, and then I will test the continuity. And even if that turns out to be the thing, I got no idea how to get this thing out of here. So, well, we will see. Okie doke. Alright, So I got my multimeter turned on. Here's the two ends. It's at 1. As I connect these two, I close the circuit and it almost goes to 0. Of course it goes back and forth and all around, but it gives me a solid 1 when the two are separated. Now the trick is to one-handedly put, that's where the black, the ground goes, and that's where the red goes. I'm just putting it in the holes there that are provided, and now it's reading 1 because I haven't hit the button. So can I do this and show you what happens when I hit the button? Well, see? Did you see it real quick? Well, it goes just about to 0. And my understanding is, do you see it for a split second? My understanding is that that means we do have continuity, and that the start button is not the problem. Here we go. Try it this way. Alright, yeah, you can see how it goes down then. And that off, goes back to 1. So, if I remember what I saw right, that means that that's not the problem. I wish it was. I really do. I still want it. And I'm not gonna. By golly, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take that whole back off. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break and figure out what I'm gonna do. So, I'll check back in. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna take the back apart. I don't know, it's just got a few of these screws along the side. Didn't seem to be any on the bottom, so I don't have to get crazy uncomfortable. And I got myself a little chair. Just gonna take the back of this thing out, see what I can see. Hopefully don't break anything. So yeah, I'll let you see what it looks like once it comes off. And it's simple enough, you know, it's just taking screws out. Easy peasy. So, yeah, well, it feels like there are some screws down the bottom. So now I gotta get down here, see what I can see. Yeah, there's not screws on the bottom. So why won't this come off? What am I? Oh, could it be that? Yeah, yeah, it's probably that one right there. All right. Well, my handy dandy driver. Let's see how this works. Boom, pretty as you please. Alright, get that out of the way. And see what we got here. Alright. Looks like we got a couple parts. A couple pieces. And a whole lot of dust. Now, while I was trying to decide whether or not I was going to take this back off, took a little break, went online, tried to find Maytag parts, found some possibilities, and if I remember what I found, this little jobby right there retails for about $9, $10. This, if it's the part I think it is 50. 10, 50, 50, 10. So, I'm going to check this. This is the fuse, or I guess they're both fuses. I don't know. But this is the one I saw on the YouTube videos, and that's the one that, yeah, fella did continuity test on that too. So, I don't know. I'll poke around a little bit, see what's what. Check in a little bit. All right, I got an assistant, and I'm just about running out of memory on my phone. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's the cheap one. Super. Because you see here, we do the continuity test. See, that one. And this is supposed to go to 0 if it's continuous. But look, it's still at 1. Can you see that? You got it? Yep, still at 1. So then what I also try is this, what I take to be the more expensive fuse. I put the leads on that, and that does go down to just about 0. So I'm hoping, thinking, this $50 fuse is just fine. This $9 fuse isn't. My next step is to go online. Maybe Amazon will have it. I don't know. I spend too much money on Amazon, but they're always there for me, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna go look on Amazon or some other place and get it ordered, and maybe in a couple days my wife can be back to drying clothes without them hanging all over the house. All right, I'll let you know how it works out. Bye. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, Amazon was a great deal. My camera person has the hiccups, so just ignore that. But I couldn't wait to, this is the new one. I couldn't wait to get it out of the package. Thank you, thank you. But I also wanted to test the continuity. So here it is. Can you, okay, you can see the one, good. And then when they touch, it's down to about 0. Here's the old fuse from the dryer. Okay. There, see how it stays at 1? No change. And here is the new one. Oh, I like the way that looks. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go put this sucker down in that dryer and see if it works. See you downstairs. Bye. All right. Well, it's been a couple days since I've since I've been down here looking at this, and I sort of kind of remember how it's supposed to go. Since they're the same color, it doesn't really matter. And since all these screws are the same, it doesn't really matter which one goes in there and then which ones get used around the outside. So, I don't know. Kind of know what it looks like to put screws in, so I'm not going to show you that. But I will see you on the other side after I get these parts on. Maybe I'll turn it around and plug it in before I put the back on. I don't know. Oh, there's some more big old lint pile. Oh dear. Oh, there we go, right in the garbage. Okay, well, let me get this going. I'll check back in a little bit. All right, well, I got it hooked back up. Got that back on there. And plugged back in. And let's see. It works, it works, it works, it works, it works. Cool. I put the back on. Make my wife so happy. Get that back together. And wow. Okay. It took a bit of patience. It took a bit of time. A couple days waiting. Which took more patience to wait for a couple days. But man, what? $7? $7 or whatever it was. I can't remember. Well, you remember because I took the picture of the Amazon page. Or whatever that said. It's really all it cost. Except for time, patience. Yeah, cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this. Hope it helps someone. Good luck. God bless. Bye.